Rosen. Knocked away, but off the rope off of one Singer. It's a 2-on-1. Just across right circle, sends it for Rosen in the slot. Rosen forehand backhand, and it's an Amanda Rosen Chicago mission goal! That's prime time right there. Kicks it right back up the boards, knocked away for Bornhoff. Left circle for Reeder, left dot now. Makes a move in the slot, backhand, fires a shot, and that's Reeder with a backhand shot, top shelf, where Mama hides the cookies. Morgan dropping the puck for Amanda Rosen, and it's Rosen in the left wing corner. Coming across, bottom circle, fires a shot, tipped in by Morgan Link, and it's a Chicago Mission power play goal with 20. On the inside is going to be Zhang. Zhang walks across the country, Coach Drake in the middle, fires a shot, and the Maria Zhang power play goal. Your lineup now is Lincoln Myers. Link comes across with a top, fires a shot, and the Willie Myers ball popping goal, and it's 2-0 on the 40. I hope that goal there, picked up by Rosen, high in the slot. Carrying it off, front protection, left circle, throws Becker out on the inside. Stops it for G. G left point, sends playing catch with Amanda. Amanda tipping up the Cordell. Cordell sends right back to Rosen. Rosen firing a shot, and it's right to Rosen off the post it in, and we got a mission goal. With Amanda from the left, kicks it back off the left wing corner, out towards the hash marks. Reeder waits patiently, curls back around to her forehand. She's got Monaco in a slide, out for more. Lily Myers. Lily Myers with a goal. Top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Orbit Ice Arena in Palatine, Illinois. It's the second half of a doubleheader of the interstate rivalry of the Chicago Mission taking on the Windy City Storm. It's Gang Green, coached by Coach Shannon Coleman, assisted by Katie Granado, and another assistant coach, Coach Dad. Your starting lineup for the Chicago Mission. It's going to be Amanda Rosen, Captain Morgan, Alexis Bornhoff. It's Roth and Bessie on the blue line, and it's going to be Caroline Hurst in net. 15 minutes around the clock, and the Mission started off early with the faceoff. Carry out his own, cut off by Rosen. Right back up here to the inside, picked up by Bornhoff. Bornhoff carries it across the blue line, top right circle, fires a shot, stick save in the right wing corner by Drake. Down behind the goal line, left wing corner, cut off by Rosen. Out to the top left circle, picked off by Blink, harassed by Storm, picked up by Amanda Rosen, trips her up and takes it down to the right left wing corner. Back over to Link. Link picked it up here, left wing hash marks, now curling around top left circle, sends it out deep to Roth. Roth goes D to D to Bessie. Bessie walks the blue line right circle, fires it across, off of a Storm escape, tipped off way by Roth in front of the Storm benches, backhands into his own John Russell style. Knocked down by Rosen, poke check by the Storm, and the battle off the boards. They're coming in as Bornhoff in pursuit to help it out in the 50-50 battle. Rosen trying to push it down. Can't get to it. Now fishing it out as Bornhoff. Knocked away for Storm in the left wing corner. Going D to D down in the right wing corner. Now looking to chip it out. Past Rattel, sends it back the other way, reversing the ice. Back checking is going to be Bornhoff. Out to the far side, looking at the hash marks. Touch pass back to the inside, cut off by the D. And out past Lily Myers here to the inside. Picked up by Bessie. Bessie slams it off the dashboard down, rings it around the left wing corner. Coming on is Rattel along with Kira Barr. Barr picks it up. Sends a backhand pass to Rattel. Cut off by the Storm, but Rattel gets it, sends it back left wing corner. Intercepted by the D. Out to the left point. Picked up by Myers. High in the slot. Poke checked away by 3 Storm players. And it's on the right wing corner. Out to the blue line for Zhang. Zhang on this right side sends it up in the air, knocked down by the defenseman of the Storm in the right wing corner by the Zamdors, and curls back around. Knocked away by Myers, back to the right wing corner. Picked up by Zhang at the hash marks, and Zhang carries down, rings it down low. Barr looking to go to work down low. Got Rattel in the slot. Fat backhand centering pass, blocked by the Storm, and here they come the other way in front of G. Monaco. Coming up the near side, sends it past G. Puck's going to ring around from right to left. Puck's going to travel off the left wing corner. Cut off by Zhang. Storm gets to it first. Maria takes her down, and it's a 2-on-2 battle as Rattel comes in to join the fray. And on left wing hard, Rattel puts her in the wall out towards Adelino, and swiped that by Zhang. Zhang at the left wing hash marks now trying to fish it out. And past Villacorta. Villacorta knocks it down left dot, knocked away by Monaco. Puck is loose in left dot. Nobody sees it. Villacorta fires a shot out the back of the net. In the right wing corner it goes. Coming in is Monaco. Poke checked away by the Storm. Chubbed it in down low. Picked up by Rattel. And swinging around left, right to left. Past Adelino out to the left point for Kelly. Kelly sends it across. High left circle for the Storm. Coming in a slot. Looking to fire a shot. Fires it across right into Caroline's glove as she flashes the leather. And we're going to get a whistle with 12:44 remaining here in the first period. And an offensive zone face-off for the Storm. And it's going to be to the left of Hurst. Your lineup now is going to be Chuck, Reeder, Adelino. It's going to be Schwartz and Pazin on the blue line. In the slot goes Charlie, and then Schwartz and Otto. Face off one by the Storm. Right point. Looking to fire a shot. Shot out past Charlie. Knocked away by Villacorta. And down by the goal line. Picked up by Pazin. Pazin carrying around to the inside. Sends it up the boards for Otto. Knocked away by the Storm. Puck's going to trickle forward. Knocked away by Chuck. But Chuck pulls a tire right at the blue line. Kept in by the Storm. Puck gets sent down by the goal line. Picked up by Schwartz. Schwartz backhand pass. Brings it around to the far side. Coming out is Pazin. Right wing hash marks. Far side. And coming out of the zone with it. And keeping up by Charlie. Charlie in front of the penalty boxes. Picked by the Storm. Picked up by Schwartz in front of the Mission benches. And carrying it down low. Quinn sends it around here to the near side. Picked up by Sofia Adelino and bumped into it as the Storm. Kicked it up. Knocked away by Reeder here. Reeder's going to fish it out. She's going to carry it around the left wing corner. Down cuts back to the inside left circle. Sends it up to Adelino and kept just out of the zone and trickles forward. Puck is going to squirt all the way down inside the zone for the Storm. Collected by number 91 there and harassed by Adelino on the forecheck. I was going to send her down in the right wing corner. She reversed the ice and they're going to come across. Cut off by Sophia Monaco. Poke checked it free. Picked up by Mac Regan. Swatted at the right wing hash marks. Picked up by Monaco. And Monaco at the boards. Fishes it out. Looking to backhand it back inside the zone. And it's going to be Monaco on a forecheck. Set out of the zone by the Storm. That puck's going to go all the way down. It's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 11:37 here remaining in the first. And it's going to be an offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine. Dressed in all black. Mission completes the line change. It's Monaco, Regan, Helen Lane in a slot. It's Roth and Bessie on the blue line from left to right. Monaco, top of the right circle on the boards. Mac trying to fish it out. O'Malley sends it down low in the right wing corner, and they go D-to-D far side. Cut off by Helen Lane. Sent up for the breakout pass, touching it forward. Picked up by number 23 of the Storm. Cut off by Mac. Mac sends it right back in front of the Storm benches, and it's passed out to O'Malley. O'Malley cuts across the blue line, sends it in deep in the left wing corner. It's going to be Bessie collecting the loose change. Bessie backhand pass over to Roth. Out past her, collected by Monaco. Digs out of the boards. Sends it forward for Helen Lane. Helen breaking wide right. It's Helen and Mac. In a 2-on-1. Helen left that. Sends it across from Mac for the one-timer, and missed it just out of the reaching hands of McKenna Regan. In the right wing corner is two purple people eater jerseys, along with Helen Lane joining the fray with Mac Regan. And it's going to be Mac and Helen battling it out now in the 50-50 battle. Here comes Amanda Rosen. Backing off now towards the hash marks. Puck is loose and sent out to the Storm by right point for Bessie. Bessie fires a clapper off of Rosen's pants, and in the right wing corner it goes, picked up by Helen Lane. And Reagan Lewis of the Storm collects it and sends it D-to-D on the left wing corner. Pinching in is going to be Tate Roth. Left wing hash marks. Try to backhand it Chalmerson style. Couldn't get enough on it. Amanda gets dumped over in the slot there. And it's going to be picked up here to the inside. Right across the breakout. Knocked away by Bessie. Top of the right circle. Top towards Rurik. Popped it out of the zone by Link. That's offsides and no call. It's Reagan Lewis with control. Right wing corner for the Storm. Backhands it out towards Captain Morgan. Out of the zone it's going to trickle for Bessie. Bessie right in front of us now. Pulls it back in front of center, chips it forward for Captain Morgan, sent up to Bornhoff. Bornhoff cut off, and it's sent in the right circle. Picked up by Ray Lewis. Lewis curling around right to left, goes D-to-D in the left wing corner. Picked up and sent right back over to Reagan now. Reagan going to work here to the near side. Cut off by Captain Morgan. Pinching in is Bessie. Loose change picked up by Storm. Cut off by Captain Morgan. Morgan sends it right back up for Bessie. Bessie walks inside his own Rosen. Rosen right dot, sends it across for the one-timer for Bornhoff, who fans on it and it goes in the left wing corner. It's Rosen on the forecheck along with Bornhoff. Sent on his own, knocked away by Link, and the puck is going to walk across blue line, trickle out, and it's going to be Zane across blue line, right dot now, coming down low, bottom right circle, Bornhoff in support. Zane coming down low. She's got 3-2 purple beat jerseys on her. It's going to be Lily Myers in support in the right left wing corner. Knocked away by Storm, sent off to the far side. It's going to be G. Monaco, left wing Heshmers, fires shot, knocked away by Storm, chipped away by Lily Myers. Puck is loose, covered up in front, knocked away by Rattel. Barr slams in, and that's the Kira Barr goal. Right now, it's Chicago Mission leading 1-0. It's going to be Kira Barr on the rebound and slamming it home with a dirty goal in front of the net. And it's 9:41 remaining here in the first, and Mission takes the early lead. And we're going to bring it back to center. Your lineup now, Lily Myers, Lane Rattel, Kira Barr. It's Zhang and G on D. Face off won by the Storm. Send it into the left wing corner. It's going to be Rattel on a forecheck. And it's defenseman of the Storm. Goes D-to-D here on the inside. Right wing corner looking to break it out towards Villacorta. Gets it out to Avery, but knocked down by Zhang at the blue line and cut off. Here comes two Storm players. Picked up by Lily Myers. Sent it across far side for Rattel. Rattel in front of the Mission benches. Calling it back around to the inside of the blue line. Inside her own zone. Sends it out. Intercepted by Villacorta. But off her stick it goes down the right wing corner. Picked up by the Storm. Going to work. Right to left. Cuts across in the slot. Now making a move. Here up the inside. Charlie Prodell's going to take her wide. And tipped out pass for Villacorta. Intercepted by Reeder. And Reeder sends it off to Prodell in front of the Mission benches. Now across the penalty boxes now. Charlie forgot the puck there. Finally drags it across and intercepted by the Storm. Picked up by Reeder on the loose change in the neutral zone. Coming back here to the inside. He's got Adelino, but drops it back to Zhang. Zhang over to G. We're going to calm things down now. Gianna cuts across center and sends it in deep. Puck's going to ring around left to right. All the way towards the Zamdorn's right wing corner for Adelino. Adelino at the right wing hash marks now. Harassed by one. Coming in as a second Storm girl. Popped it free for Reeder. Right circle and sends it down on the right wing corner. Otto giving chase on the forehand. Forecheck. Knocked away by Paz and stood her up in the left wing hash marks. And it's going to be number 7. 72 of the Storm. Sends it forward, knocked by Evie right at the half wall there. And coming in now, it's a 2-on-2 battle. Here comes Reeder as the third man in. And it's going to be Storm picks her pocket. Left wing hash marks picked up by Chuck. Chuck curls back around to the forehand, sends it down low, touched by the Storm. Down behind the net for Reeder. Reeder going to work, curling around. Right side here, comes across top right circle, going to cycle it for Schwartz. Schwartz, right wing hash marks, comes down bottom of the right circle, cuts across, puck protection style, rings it around to the far side, picked up by Monaco. Sophia sends it across, high and up the dashboard, rings it back for Reeder. Reeder, right wing hash marks now, curls around top of the right circle, makes a move, fires a shot. Monaco's tied up and couldn't get a stick on it, and puck travels off in the left wing corner. Monaco on a forecheck, intercepts the pass, knocked it free, left wing hash marks. Monaco takes loose change, sends it in the left wing corner, picked up by Helen Lane. Helen looking for the give and go, cut off by the Storm in the right wing corner. Back in front for Monaco. Monaco with the backhand shot, covered up by Drake. Knocked away in the right wing, left wing corner for Mac Regan. Monaco comes in to support. Mac pishes out the loose change, sends it out the pass, left point. Evie walks the line, sends it across D to Schwartz, top of the right circle, firing a shot. Rebound out front for Monaco. Monaco with the backhand shot, saved by the goaltender, picked up by Helen Lane. Helen tries a sending pass for Mac. Helen's trying to stuff it in. Drake makes a save. Mac fires it up. Monaco with a covered up shot. And Drake fired it. Puck is loose. Mac fires it forward. Monaco slams at it. Puck goes down behind that. Knocked in by Helen Lane. And that's a Chicago Mission goal as that puck was loose. And it's 2-0 here, folks. Helen Lane assisted by Sophia Monaco. That was a dirty goal and a hard-working blue-collar line on that one as Mac and Helen and Sophia Monaco bashing it in there here late on that shift. 7:27 remaining here in the first period, and it's 2-0 Mission. So it's Kira Barr on the rebound on the first shot, and it's going to be Helen Lane on your second one, assisted by Sophia Monaco. And face up front. Your lineup now is Rose and Lincoln Bornhoff. It's going to be Roth and Bessie on the blue line. Storm centering pass blocked by Hurst. Picked up by Captain Morgan down low and off to Bessie. Bessie sends it up the boards here. Trying to chip it forward by Bornhoff. Collected by the Storm. Back into the left wing corner. Battling it out is Bessie and Bornhoff. Puck is chipped down low. And it's going to be Tate Roth going to get it. Swings it around left to right on the far side. Sending pass down behind the goal line. Picked up by Bessie. Bessie here on the near side. Trying to walk it forward. Touched by Bornhoff. Intercepted by O'Malley of the Storm. Sent in the left wing corner. Picked up by Lyric. Chipped away by the Storm. Picked back up by Bessie. Bessie sends it up here to the near side. Pitching in as the Storm, knocked away past Bornhoff. Captain Morgan gets shouldered off and taken down. Picked up by Bessie, sent out to left wing hash marks down, out to left point, poke check by Alexis, and here comes the Mission. It's going to be Bornhoff, gets rubbed off the puck, picked up by number 88 of the Storm, and sent it in deep, but knocked down by Bessie. Bessie goes D to Roth. Roth patiently waiting, sends it up here to the ice, saucer pass for Bornhoff. Passer reaching hands, that puck's going to go all the way down. That's going to be an icing. Nope, he waves it off. Down behind the goal line, right to left. Storm kind of break it out. Pass for Tell, here they come. It's going to be a 2-on-2 and a back checker. Now Melody Myers steps in front, and it's going to be a 3-on-2-on-3. Knocked away by Roth, top of the right circle, collected by the Storm. Backhanded to the slot, tied up in the front is going to be Bessie, and chipped off by Bornhoff. Bornhoff, backhand pass to Bessie down the left wing corner, sends it across D to D, but knocked away by Rotel. Rotel sends it up off the boards, chipped forward by Myers. That puck's going to go all the way down. That should be an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. 6:08 remaining here in the first, and it's going to be an offensive zone face-off for the Storm. This time to the left of Hurst. Your lineup now is going to be Barr, Rattel, Myers. It's Zhang and G on D. In the slot goes Zhang, then Myers. Barr makes her way over to the half wall. Gianna down low. And face off one by Rattel, tied up by the Storm. Pinching in his Barr. Slammed out of the zone by Rattel. And that puck is loose at center. Going to be picked up by Ray Lewis of the Storm. And Ray curls around the forehand. Far side. Sends it out past Rattel. Bouncing puck collected by G Monaco. G goes D to Zhang. Zhang sends it forward for Barr. Barr touches it out towards Myers. Intercepted by the Storm. Puck is out of the zone. And sends right back across. Pitching in is going to be Monaco. Backing off now. It's picked up by the Storm. Here they come. Wide right in front of the blue line. Firing a shot. Blocked up the shin guards of Monaco. Curling around forehand backhand. A little backhand pass across D to Zhang. Zhang sends it forward to Myers. Myers sends it across for Barr. Touching it out of the zone. Collected by Ray Lewis. Lewis sends it back up to the penalty boxes. Intercepted by Myers, who sends it over to Zhang. Zhang collects it. Sends it over to G. Calming things down. Gianna curls back around. Sends it across to Zhang. Zhang up the ice here. Sends it forward to Reeder. That's going to be picked up by Adelino. Otto, top left circle in a slot. Fired shot. Bouncing puck loose down behind the goal line. Collected by Otto. Centering pass for Reeder. Knocked him by the Storm. Kicked him. It's going to be pro out. Goal kick. Drake covers it up. And we're going to get a whistle with 5:13 remaining here in the first. It's 2-0 is your score, and it's another offensive zone face-off for Gang Green. Your lineup now as Mission completes the line change. Otto, Reeder, Prodell in the slot. It's Pazin and Schwartz from left to right on the blue line. Reeder trying to pull it back. Face off one by the Storm, carrying around behind the goaltender, left to right, and sends it up here to the near side to Villacorta. Villacorta carrying it forward, makes a move past Schwartz, and puck is loose in center. Chopped at by Villacorta, picked up by Reeder, and Reeder makes a move here to the inside. Across the blue line, makes a move wide left, right, rather center pass across, tipped away by the Storm in the left wing corner for Prodell. Prodell looking for that one-timer, cycles it down low for Otto. Otto carries it towards left wing hash mark, sends it out to Pazin, left point. Pazin makes a move outside, then cuts back inside. High left circle, fires a shot, knocked down by Chuck. Chuck with a backhand shot, saved by Drake in the right wing corner for Otto. Otto backhand pass out to Schwartz, right point. Schwartz, top of the right circle, sends across D to Pazin. Pazin carrying across, cuts back to the inside once again. Abby sends it inside for Chuck. Down left wing circle, fires a shot. Drake with save, swapped that by Adelino down low, and it's going to be Otto going to get it in the right wing corner. Cycling down low for Charlie. Trying to get the reader. Poke checked away by the Storm. Right wing hash marks. Charlie comes away with it, comes back down forehand, drops it for Schwartz. Schwartz, right point, looking to go D to D, but it's cut off. Pad inside to Reader. Reader right dot curls around hash marks and center across, knocked away by Storm. Reader collects the loose change, sends it to Otto in the left wing corner. Left dot firing a shot, blocked by the Storm. Otto collects the rebound, knocked away in front for Reader. Reader tied up, picked up by Villacorta, and Villacorta makes touch pass, knocked away past Monaco. Poke check by Pazin, collected by Adelino. Center in front of the Storm benches. Here comes Monaco with the loose change, sends it back, and the Mission are going to regroup. Schwartz gives it right back to Monaco. It's Monaco, cuts across right circle, makes a move, fires a shot off the stick, and the puck was in the left wing corner. And it's going to be Mac Regan going to get it. Knocked in the left wing corner for Helen Lane. Monaco has back in the slot. Centering pass blocked by the Storm. Back from Monaco to Regan. Regan fires a shot blocked out to the left point for Roth. Roth patiently waiting now. Sends it into the right wing corner. It's going to be Helen Lane and Mac Regan on the forecheck. Regan over to Helen. Helen down low looking for Monaco in the slot. Centering pass blocked by Drake, and that's covered up. We're going to get a whistle with 3:39 remaining here in the first. And another offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine. Your lineup now stayed the same. Coach Shannon stands pat. It's Helen Lane in the slot. Monaco top of the right circle. Mac at center. Face up the hash marks for Monaco. Sends it out to the right point for Bessie. Bessie walks the blue lines. Plays catch with Sophia. Right wing hash marks now. Sophia sends it back. Curls back around bottom in the corner. Right circle. Centering pass cross. Blocked by the Storm. Cut off by Mac Regan. Picked up by Monaco by the Zamdors. Shoves her off the puck. Puck has loose down right wing corner. And knocked away by the defenseman left to right. Knocked away by Helen. Puck trickles out towards Roth. Set past turn. It's going to be Mac Regan and Monaco on a back check. Regan's going to take her wide right in front of Dot, firing a shot right into Caroline's glove, and we're going to get a whistle with 3:11 remaining here in the first. And it'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Purple People Eaters. To the left of Hurst. Your lineup now as Coach Shannon goes to the line change. It's going to be Bornhoft, Link, Amanda Rosen. It's going to be Zhang and G on D. Rosen on the half wall. Bornhoft and Zhang in the slot. G down low. Face-off won by the Storm. Right point firing a shot. Stick saved by Hurst in the right wing corner for Monaco. Monaco chips it out towards her. Amanda. Rosen sends it forward. Amanda picks up loose change. Backhand pass for Bornhoft. Pecked away by the Storm. And here they come regrouping on the side of the blue line. Forward check by Link. Sent back across. Dill sends it inside the zone. Knocked away by Zhang. Top of the left circle. And Maria still battling it out. Coming in is Morgan. Chip it free back for Zhang. Zhang touches it forward for Bornhoft. Out towards Amanda Rosen. And it's Amanda Rosen on speed. Knocked down by the Storm. Comes back to the inside. Cut off by Bornhoft. Puck is loose at center ice. And cut off once again by Captain Morgan. Picked up by Bornhoft. Bornhoft sends it in deep. And with 2:35 remaining here in the first, puck down by Drake. Collected by the Storm. Right to left. And she sends it back behind the net looking to reverse it. But it's nobody home. Picked up by Bornhoft. Bornhoft with a centering pass. Reagan Lewis blocks it and sends it in the right left wing corner. Picked up by Captain Morgan along the hash marks. Morgan on the far side wall at the left wing hash marks. Now Barr comes and joins the fray. Trying to fish it out for the 50-50 battle. It's 2-on-2 down low. Along Reagan Lewis, along with Barr and Captain Morgan, and number 85 of the Storm as well as Ray Lewis. And fishing out is going to be trying to be Link. Link trying to fish it forward and kicks it back left wing hash marks. Top left circle. Sends it out to left point for Pazin. Pazin walks blue line, sends it back to Link. Top left circle. Captain Morgan across to Zhang. Zhang, top of the right circle, heads down to the right wing hash marks. Waits patiently, fires a shot, tipped by Bornhoft into the slot. Or that's not Bornhoft, it's Kira Barr, rather. I'm sorry. It's sent up front, high slap past Melody Myers. Zhang, right circle, fires a shot off a shin guard to the right wing half wall now. Zhang covering out inside, cuts it off the hash mark, sent out by the Storm. Rattel covering D, and it's going to be Storm comes with the loose change. 1:43 remaining here in the period. Here comes the Storm, going to take it wide right in front of the penalty boxes. Now in front of the Michigan benches. Poke checked away by Pazin. It's Barr over to Lily Myers now. Lily Myers taking it wide left in front of the Storm bench. Cut back to the inside blue line. Poke checked by the Storm. Cut off by Charlie Prodell. She has to hit the brakes and come back the other way. Here comes the Storm on the inside. Left wing circle comes down left point, firing a shot. Stick saved by Hurst in the right wing corner. Coming down as low as going to be Schwartz and Prodell. Battling at the hash wall now. Stick is up in the air trying to push Prodell out of the way. She's not even going to stick on the ice. It's going to be Schwartz and Prodell battling on a half wall. And number 52 finally getting her stick on the ice trying to fish it out there. Knocked away by Rattel. Swatted at by Pazin. Knocked it free. And a left wing, right wing half wall. Villacorta picks up the loose change. Right dot. Centering pass blocked and picked up by Prodell on the swap. And sent out to the center ice. Benson coming in. Knocked away by Prodell. 57 seconds remaining in the period. Villacorta comes in and cuts her off. And Charlie gets the loose change. And she's going to hang on to it. Centering pass left dot. intercepted by the Storm. Bottom left circle, picked her pocket is Reeder. Reeder curling back around, left circle, comes across. She's got Schwartz right point. Reeder's going to carry it across. Looking now, curls back around top of the right circle, making a move on it. Looking to send it pass across for Bessie in the right left wing corner. Bessie carrying it down row, 37 seconds, centering pass blocked by Ray Lewis. Sent out to left point, bouncing puck past Reeder, and Reeder cuts across center. Just across the blue line, cuts back towards the Mission benches now. Centering pass for Adelino, cuts across center ice. Past O'Malley, Otto's going to carry it wide left, cuts back to the inside, fires a shot wide right. In the right wing corner by the Zamdors, coming across is Reeder and Helen Lane along with Adelino. And down low, it's going to be 2-on-2, picked up by Reeder. Reeder carrying across the right wing hash marks now, cut off by the Storm. Looking to carry it forward and get it up to O'Malley. Can't get it to O'Malley. Knocked away by the Storm right in front of the blue line, picked up by Helen Lane. Helen's going to walk it across, far side, 6 seconds remaining. Cuts blue line wide left. Now left wing hash mark, centering pass blocked by the Storm, bouncing puck is loose on top of the net. And that sound is the end of the first period. So at the end of one, it's 2-0 Chicago Mission leading here in Orbit Ice Arena. This first intermission brought to you by Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. Fireball, ignite the night. At least that's what it says on the bottle anyway. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. You're starting a lineup for the second period for Gangrene. It's Monaco, Regan, Helen Lane. It's going to be Roth and Bessie on the blue line. Hurst has the net. And Mission controlling the faceoff. 15 minutes around the clock. Send it forward for Helen Lane. Gets shouldered off the puck. Picked up by Mac Regan. Send it in the right wing corner. Down behind the goal line. Monaco cuts it off. Down low. Pucks it off. Monaco picks up the loose change. Curling back around. Trying to get it out towards Bessie. Right point. Sends it out to Lyric. Lyric fires a clap right front. Knocked away by the shin guards of the Mission, or Storm rather, out to right Roth. Roth in the left wing circle. Send it down low. Looking for Monaco. Monaco sends it right back out to Roth. Blows a tire. Intercepted by the Storm. And cut across in front of Mac Regan. Back out here to the inside. Top of left circle. Firing a shot right into Caroline's glove. We're going to get a whistle with 14:22 remaining here in the second. Shout out to Jeremy Villacorta over here, my cohort recording the game for the Storm. Always a good time talking to Mr. Villacorta, friends from the old days back at Leafs. Your lineup now inside the zone. Face off to Caroline's right. It's going to be Bornhoft, Link, Rosen. It's going to be Zhang and G on D. Face off won by the Mission. Carried out his own by Rosen. Head back right across the other way. Chip past Zhang. Puck's going to head off to the far side. It's going to be cut off by Monaco. Monaco slams her into the wall. Back in the left wing corner. Bouncing puck is loose for O'Malley. O'Malley slams at it. Sends it back out to the right point for Monaco. And it's going to be fired a shot. Tipped away by Link. Back over to Bornhoff. Bornhoff trying to send it forward for Rosen. Rosen splits the D. Here comes Amanda in the slot. Makes the move in the backhand. Back check by Storm. Picked up bottom left circle by Amanda. And it's going to be laying on top of it. Sent it up for Bornhoff. Knocked away by Drake. Puck is loose in front of the defender. In the right wing corner it goes. Coming in is Captain Morgan. Sent out to the right point past Monaco. That puck's going to go all the way down. We're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. And a face off to the right wing circle. Offensive zone for the Green Machine. Coach Shannon dials up the line change. Your lineup now. Lily Myers, Lane Rattel, Kira Barr, It's going to be Schwartz and Paz on the blue line from right to left. Rattel at center. Barr top of the right circle. Myers top of the right circle in the slot. Sorry, pass from Barr to Myers. Swatted at by Rattel. Back over to Barr. Right dot. Poke checked by the Storm. Backhanded towards Villacorta. Intercepted by Barr. Checked it back in the slot. And is collected by Benson. Benson here up, sends it up the boards. Knocked away by Rattel at the blue line. And collected by the Storm right here, carrying out of the neutral zone. Cuts across in front. Picked their pockets. Rattel. Knocked away by number 2 of the Storm. Going to send it in deep past Paz and almost took out the stripes there. And it's going to head down low. Picked up by Schwartz in the left wing corner. Far side. Out to Rattel for the breakout. Rattel sends it forward for Barr. Barr sends it forward. Gets showed off the puck by Benson. Knocked away by Rattel. Puck is at center. Picked up by Pazin. Pazin goes D to Schwartz. Schwartz across blue line. Sends it up right here for Rattel. Rattel cuts across wide left on the blue line. Puck protection down left out. Cuts back to the inside. Muscles are off. Sorry, pass blocked away by Regan Lewis. Picked up by Myers. Right circle. Sends it down low into Rattel's office. And knocked away by the Storm. Back out to the right point. Bouncing puck past Myers and Schwartz. That puck's going to go down. No icing as it was. Should have been played anyway, so it's picked up by Schwartz. Left to right. Schwartz sends a saucer out past Prodal, and that's going to go all the way down. Now that's going to be an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. With 12:41 remaining here in the second period, it's going to be an offensive zone faceoff for the Purple People Leaders to the left of Hearst. Your lineup now: Prodal, Reeder, Adolino. It's going to be Roth and Bessie on the blue line. Roth on a half ball. On the slot it goes Chuck, then Otto and Bessie. Reeder on your face-off, back for Prodal, and Prodal sends it towards his Amdors. Here on the near side, send it up to the right point, left point, right point, rather, and that puck's going to trickle out, and it's going to be Chuck going to get it. Puck is kicked off by number 58 of the Storm, coming back out, sends it in front of the benches, tipped forward and collected by Bessie inside of her own zone. Bessie goes D to Roth. Roth up off the board, sends it forward for Reeder. Reeder cuts across the center. Now there's Blue. Coming across wide left, back check. There was a Storm. Bottom left circle, backhand pass for Adolino. Cut her up by Prodal. Sent back in the left wing corner, knocked away by the Storm. And they're going to center pass across. Pinching in is Bessie. Bessie poke checked it free, top of the right circle, and try to send it out. Knocked down off the jersey of Adolino. Right wing hash marks, kicked away by past Prodal, and it's going to be Storm in a 2-on-2 with a back checker in front of Bessie, firing a shot out for Shingars, and Roth blows a tire, but it's going to be picked up by Reeder. Right hash marks, sends it up to Sophia Monaco. Monaco cuts across wide left, down left wing hash marks now, gets shoulder up and taken it to the boards. And Sophia was blowing a tire, but it's going to be picked up by Adolino. Monaco comes back in, left wing circle, coming down behind the goal line, left to right. Curling around right wing circle, sends it across for Bessie. Bessie in the right wing corner, picked up back by Monaco. Monaco comes around right wing circle, sends it right back in for Bessie. Chipped it forward. Puck's going to trickle out of the zone and collected by Lyric. Lyric backhands it in front. Picked up by Roth in front, chipping it forward for Monaco. Monaco sends it in deep. Puck goes down, picked up by the Storm, looking to get it out. Poke check free past Helen Lane, and it's going to be collected by Lyric Bessie in front of her own blue line. Sent across D to Roth. Roth up the boards. Monaco gets tripped up and slew-footed there, no call, and puck goes in the left wing corner. Coming in is to the near side. Cut off by Mac Regan, left wing hash marks, and here comes the Storm the other way on a breakout. It's going to be 2-on-2 and sent inside the zone. Stick save in the left wing corner for Hearst. Coming in is O'Malley to get it. Sending it across, blocked by Bessie, back for Mac Regan. Mac trips up, back for Bessie. Puck trickles out of his own past Helen Lane, and it's going to be a foot race here as Helen Lane and Amanda Rosen on the forecheck. Storm carrying it down, sends it down behind the net. Amanda Rosen sends it off in the left wing corner on the forecheck, picked up by Helen Lane. Helen carrying around the right side, far side that is, chipped it away, knocked it by Storm. 3 purple jerseys down low, and they send it up here to the inside. Coming across on the near side, cut off by Captain Morgan. She curls back around. Morgan blows a tire and hits the wall. Ice is slippery today, folks. Coming out of the zone, it's going to be a Storm at neutral. Send it up towards in front of O'Malley. O'Malley tips it inside the zone. It's going to be Gianna Monaco going to get it. Gianna left wing circle, sends it right back up the far side for Bornhoff. Bornhoff touching it forward, knocked away by the Storm. Right back in the left wing corner for Bornhoff. Bornhoff drops it for G, slams it up in the right wing corner for Roth. Roth coming forward, sends it forward to Rosen. Rosen, right point. Past Benson, out of the zone it goes, and he picked up by Storm, looking to regroup. Reagan Lewis cut off by Bornhoff, picked up by Amanda Rosen, and fished out of the zone by the Storm. Coming across on the far side. Pass behind it, picked up by Rattel, who carries it inside her own zone, looking to regroup. Fanning on the pass, picked up by the Storm, stepping in is Zane. Poke checked by Rattel, collected by Monaco. Monaco sends it out to the right point, knocked down by Reagan Lewis and kept in by the Storm. Back for Monaco in the right wing corner. Comes down low, calming it down, sending it over to Zhang here down low. Zhang sends it forward for Barr, intercepted by Ray Lewis, who sends it in deep for Monaco. Monaco chips it right back out of the zone for Barr. Sent inside the zone, it's going to be Monaco going to get it. Monaco cuts back to the inside, sends it forward for Barr, slowing it down a little bit. Send it across for Lily Myers in front of the Mission benches. Here comes Lily, wide right, towards the hash marks now, right dot, sending pass for Rattel. Rattel fires the one tire, saved by Drake in the left wing corner. Rattel, backhand pass for Myers, intercepted by the Storm, and Myers just slams her into the wall. That's going to be Ray Lewis, took to absorb that hit. Monaco left point, sends it across to Zhang, D to D. Zhang, high and slot, tip forward by Myers in the left wing corner it goes. Picked up by Lewis for Rattel. Rattel blows the tire and takes Ray Lewis out in the process. Monaco comes in and knocked it free. Puck is loose at center, and here comes O'Malley across the blue line. Off of Zhang's stick, that puck is bouncing down low. It's going to head down to the left wing corner and picked up by G. G curling around left to right, sends it up here to the near side. And nobody home for the mission. Coming in is going to be Storm, or Prodell. Gianna poke checked it free from Villacorta. Down in the right wing corner, it's Villacorta hanging on to it. Sends it down low, looking to reverse it. High in the slot, knocked a bit of Storm, saved by Hurst. Back in the left wing corner for Monaco. Monaco tied up down low, sends it off here to the near side. And it's going to be Prodell going to get it. 8:53 remaining. Back for Monaco. Monaco puts a shoulder on her and takes her down. In the right wing corner, sent out from Prodell. Past Reeder, and Lily Myers going to get it. Storm regroups real quick, sends it right back inside the zone for Zhang. Zhang curls back around, forehand to the far side. Zhang sends it across for Prodell. Prodell can't hold on to the pass, sent in front of the mission benches. Prodell gets stood up, picked up by Villacorta, who sends it in deep. Puck's going to trickle down behind the goal line, picked up by Monaco. 8:31 in the period. Monaco tips it forward to Reeder on the right wing half wall on the near side. Sends it forward for Prodell. Prodell across center. Now to Adelino. Adelino walks across the blue line. Poke check by the Storm. Picked up by Prodell. Back to Otto. And the puck heads in the right wing corner. Cut off by Adelino. Puck on the far side. Sophia Monaco comes in. Pumped up Shingard. Back to the right wing hash marks. Monaco sends it to the right wing corner. He's got Reeder in the slot. Monaco down low. Skates through it. Picks up the loose change. Kicked it free. And Monaco like a banshee out there. Knocked it for Adelino. Reeder gets tripped up. Centering pass out towards Pazin. Pazin left point. Fires a shot. Blocked by the Storm. And here they come the other way in a 2-on-2. Otto on the back check. Nope. Goes for the line change. Pass Pazin into the inside, cut off by Schwartz. Schwartz puts a hip into her, knocked it free for Pazin. Pazin sends it forward up off the glass, knocked down by Helen Lane. Helen battling along with Otto. Pazin now, left up, poke checked away by Monaco, picked up by Pazin. Pazin and Helen Lane, puck trickles out of the zone, and it's going to be a Storm regrouping. 7:42 coming away. Mac Regan on the forecheck, sent across, picked up by Monaco, thrown past away by the Storm. Into the left wing corner, that's an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. And a face-off to the right wing circle for the offensive zone of the Gangrene. Coach Shannon goes for the line change. Your lineup now. Bornhoft, Link, Amanda Rosen. It's Roth and Bessie on the blue line from left to right. Bornhoft makes her way into the slot. Link at center. Rosen top of the right circle. Link coming in. Bornhoft fires a shot up over the crossbar into the glass, left wing corner. Pinching in is Roth. Roth trying to backhand it down. Gets shouldered off the puck. Picked up by Captain Morgan on the loose change. Morgan curls back around, forehand backhand. Gets pinned in. Coming in is Rosen for support. Amanda trying to fish it out. Link wins with a 50-50 battle. Back to Roth. Roth trying to play and catch it with Rosen. In the left wing corner. Picked up by Amanda. Amanda curling around left wing hash mark. Sends it back out to Roth. Left point. Roth walks the blue line. Cuts back toe drag to the inside. Roth breaking angle. Lost the puck off her stick. Sends it off the right point for Bessie. Bessie sends it into the right wing corner. Past Bornhoff. Picked up by Morgan Link. Left past her for Rosen. Rosen, left wing corner, going to work. Amanda curls back around, sends it out to the Roth for left point. Roth sends it right back in towards Rosen. Past her stick, down low for Bornhoff. Bornhoff going to chip it back forward. Center pass up for Rudnick. Morgan Link with the one-timer. And it's the Chicago Mission leading 3-0. That's a Captain Morgan goal, folks. And with 6:53 remaining here in the second period, that's going to be Link assisted by Bornhoff and Rosen. Your lineup now with 6:53 remaining here in the second. It's going to be Barr, Rattel, Myers. It's Zhang and G on D. Rattel at center. Face-off won by the Storm. Goes D to D. Benson across the far side to Ray Lewis. And Lewis chips it off the boards. Knocked down by Myers. Myers fires it across here to the inside. And it's Benson going to get it. Benson pulling it back. Bottom of circle sends it across D to D to Reagan Lewis. Lewis trying to chip it out toward forward. Knocked away by the Storm. And picked up by Rattel. Rattel on the back check in front of Monaco. Picks her pocket. Sends it in the right wing corner. And Monaco's going to have to lose change. Curling back around to the forehand. Chips it off here to the near side for Barr. Barr up the boards here to nobody. Knocked away by Benson. Benson, right hash marks. Firing a shot. Blocked by Monaco. Bouncing puck is loose. Forced forward by Monaco. Picked up by Lily Myers. Ray Lewis on the forecheck there. Couldn't quite get a handle on it. Knocked away by Benson. Picked up by Myers in front of the Mission benches. And it's Myers. Right circle center. Pass across behind Barr. Here to the inside. Picked up by a Storm. Coming out of his own. Threat pass Rattel. And it's here they come the other way. 2-on-2. Wide right in front of Gianna. Firing a shot. Stepan save. Rebound. Juicy out front off of Hurst pad. Then it's going to be in the left wing corner for Zhang. Zhang to Bornhoff. Knocked away by Villacorta. Bottom left circle picked up by Zhang. Zhang sends it off here to the near side for Reeder. And Reeder carrying it forward. Rattel on her right along with Bornhoff. Reeder wide left. Top left circle. Looks and fires a shot right into Drake's chest. And we're going to get a whistle as she's covering it up with 5:47 remaining here in the second. And we're going to get a face-off to the left wing circle. Your lineup for Gangrene. Bornhoff. Link. Reeder. It's going to be Pazin and Schwartz on the blue line. Face off one for Pazin. Left point goes D to Schwartz. Top of the right circle. Fires a shot off the stick of the Storm in the left wing corner for Bornhoff. Cut off by the Storm. Pinching in is Bornhoff. Slammed that for 3 purple jerseys. Picked up, kicked away by Pazin. Back top left circle. Harassed by Bornhoff. Chipped forward by Captain Morgan. Morgan left eye. Backhand pass across for Reeder. Just past her reaching hands. Puck pins to the outside. Curling around, walking the blue line. Reeder, far side, comes across near side now. Top left circle. Down the left hash marks. Bottom of the firing a pass across. Tipped up front by Captain Morgan. Puck is loose for Bornhoff. Bornhoff trying to fish it out. Knocked by the Storm. Picked up by Captain Morgan. Bornhoff sends it off across the boards. Picked up by Schwartz. Right side. Slams one forward just in front of Drake. Here to the near side. Pitching in is Pazin. Storm in trouble. Needs a line change. On the half wall. Storm comes pinching in. Past Pazin. Pazin kicks it down. Knocked away by Reeder. Collected by Prodell. Prodell on the near side. Cuts it down. Gets shouldered off the puck a little bit. Maintaining control. Sends it inside to the left wing corner. Prodell curling down behind the net. Going to work. Trying to get out to Morgan. Firing a shot. Rebound out front for back for Reeder. Morgan fires a shot. Saved by Drake in the right wing corner. Sent out to the right point by Schwartz. Schwartz curling back around. Makes a move to the outside. And top of the right circle towards the hash marks. Sends it down low for Prodell. Prodell in the right wing corner. Sends it back to Schwartz. Schwartz calming it down now. Top of the right circle. Fires a shot. Pad saved by the goaltender. Picked up by Pazin. Pazin fires a shot. Rebound off a strike down for Reeder. Reeder down low going to work. Trying to get it to Prodell. Picked up by Mac Regan. Sent out to the right side for Schwartz. Schwartz chipping it down low. Storm in desperate need of a whistle now. Reeder down behind the goal. Second pass from Prodell. Pass to reaching hands. Picked up by Pazin. Pazin keeps it in. Top to left point now. It's playing catch with Prodell. Prodell left wing hash mark center pass from Mac Regan. Picked up by Adelino. Far side. Otto backhand pass over to Schwartz. Schwartz walking the blue line. Sends it across D to Pazin. Coming back around. Curling around. Chipping it out of zone. It's going to be a Storm. And it's going to be quickly regrouped by the Storm, or by Mission. Schwartz sends it in deep. Mission gets water. Storm gets one line change. Puck's going to ring around to the right wing corner. Cut off by Adelino. Send it forward for Monaco. Monaco right wing hash mark. Poke checked by the Storm, and here they come the other way. Out towards the penalty box. It's a 1-on-2. Right, left side. Cuts across far down the left out. Looking to fire a shot. Blocked by Schwartz. Curling back around looking for the wraparound. Cut off by Mac Regan. Right wing half wall now. Mac cuts her up and ties her up in the right wing corner. Coming in is going to be Pazin. Pazin blows it tired. Hits the wall hard. And it's going to be picked up by Mac Regan. It's a 2-on-2. Pazin gets up. She's okay. And it's going to be Mac down low. Battling it off. Sending it off to the far side. Adelino going to get it. Picked up by the Storm. Firing a shot. Off blocked by Mac. Mac sends it out to Otto. Left point O'Malley. O'Malley sends it in deep. For number 23 of the Storm, left wing corner, cut off by Schwartz, pinned in. Here comes Mac looking to fish it out. Up over the dashboard, puck is loose, and it's going to be Monaco with speed. That's going to be an icing if it gets there. Puck is on edge. It's Monaco going hard, and it doesn't matter because that's an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. 3:19 remaining here in the second period. Coach Shannon stands pat with the forwards, or it looks like, well, wait a minute, we're going to complete the line change. Mission completes the line change. And your lineup now, Monaco, Rattel, Helen Lane. It's Roth and Bessie on the blue line. It's Lane, then Roth and Monaco on the blue line. Rattel at center, fishes it forward for Helen Lane. Knocked away by Villacorta of the Storm. And Bessie goes D to D behind the goal line. Picked up by Roth. Roth here on the inside. Sauced it out his own past Helen Lane. And that's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 3:07, another icing in our midst here. We've said that a lot tonight, and it's only the second period. 3:07. Face off to the left of Hurst. Rattel at center. The slot goes Monaco, Helen Lane, and then Bessie. Roth on the half wall on the near side. Rattel at center, fishing out, kicked it forward for Benson. Benson goes D to Larry Lewis. Fires a shot, blocked by Helen Lane. It's Helen Lane with speed across in front of the Mission benches. Cuts back to the inside. Helen Lane, right circle, fires a shot. Rebound in the left wing corner, picked up by Rattel. Rattel going to work, left wing hash mark. Centering pass across off of Helen Lane's stick. Puck is loose and pitching in is going to be Bessie. Poke checked away by Villacorta. And here she comes across the inside. Picked up in front of Roth. Roth poke checks it free. And it's going to be picked up by Elaine Rattel. Rattel blows it tired, hits the wall. And it's going to be a 1-on-1, 2-on-1 across the Villacorta. Villacorta slot. Rebound saved by Hurst. And it's picked up by Hurst. Picked up by Helen Lane. It's going to be out to Rattel. Rattel slide on a break. Makes the move, forehand, back and forehand. Fires a shot. And it's off the back of the net. Picked up by Rattel again. Fires a shot again. Blocked by Drake. That's going to be covered up. We're going to get a whistle. And it's going to be 2:24 remaining in an offensive zone faceoff for Gang Green. Face off to the left wing circle. Rattel with a couple of point blank shots there. And it's going to be Myers, Link, Barr. It's Zhang and G on D. Myers along the boards. Barr high in the slot above the circle on the left wing side. And Gianna left point. Picked up by Barr. Barr backhand pass across to Zhang. Right point. Zhang works it across and for Barr. Barr carrying it down low. Sends it right back out to Zhang. Zhang walking the line. Sends it across in the slot for Myers. Myers curl around backhand. Fires shot off left out. Knocked a bit of Storm in the slot. Picked up by the Storm. Here they come the other way. It's going to be Franzen. It comes across here to the blue line, wide right, trying to make a move around Gianna, firing a shot, stick saved by Hurst in the left wing corner, picked up by Myers, sending it forward towards Captain Morgan. That puck's going to go down. We're going to get an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. 1:57 remaining here in the second, and an offensive zone face-off for the Purple People Eaters to the right of Hurst. Your lineup now: Prodell, Reeder, Adelino, Pazin and Schwartz on the blue line. Reeder on the face-off, sending it back for Storm. Down low, knocked away by Schwartz. Schwartz in the right wing corner, harassed by Dill, sends it off to the far side, picked up by Reeder. Reeder in the left wing corner, cuts back to the inside, and she blows a tire, and she broke her ankles. Reeder coming out, left wing circle, sends it out to Adelino. Otto's got Prodell breaking. And it's going to be Prodell carried across in front of the Mission benches. Top of the right circle. Prodell makes a move right dot, trying to get over to Otto, intercepted by the Storm. Back for Prodell on her stick. Prodell harassed by two. Knocked away by Reeder. Back for Prodell. Over to Reeder. Reeder left bottom left circle. Curling it back now. Left dot. Makes a move. Sends it forward down the left wing corner for Prodell. Prodell trying to chip it forward. Harassed by two of the Storm girls. And it's picked up in the right wing corner. Sent out of his own. Knocked down by Schwartz at the right point. Chipping it forward for Reeder. Intercepted by the Storm. Kicked away by Prodell. Trying to muscle it out of the zone. Back for Schwartz. Schwartz backhands it inside the zone. And Storm regrouping. Drops it down low. Here to the inside for Franzen. Franzen going to carry it across. Poke checked away by Adelino. Collected by Reeder. Reeder at center. Carried across. Backhand pass for Otto. Poke checked away by the Storm. And collected by number 16, Dill of the Windy City Storm. Sends it across ice pass. Here to the inside for number 88. Morgan Link on the back check in front of Paz and firing a shot right into Caroline's glove with 53.3 seconds remaining here in the second. And an offensive zone face-off for the Storm. To the left of Hurst. Your lineup now: Rosen, Link, Bornhoft. Your blue liners are going to be Schwartz and Pazin. Pazin making way over to the half wall. On the slot it goes Rosen, then Schwartz and Bornhoft. Face off one down low for Evie. Evie carries around right to left on the far side. Trying to make the pass, intercepted by the Storm, knocked the free, but Evie comes in and chopped it at the left wing half marks. And it's going to be a 3-on-2 battle. Bornhoft comes away with the loose change. Bornhoft gets poke check, picked up by the Storm, sent right back in. Knocked away by Morgan Link in front of the Storm benches. Morgan curling around, top of circle, drops it back for Schwartz. Schwartz with plenty of time now, sends it out here to the inside for Storm, touch, or for Rosen, touch passed out past Link, and knocked away by Morgan. Morgan gets tripped up, top of the left circle, and cuts across, wide left in front of Bornhoft on the far side, and it's going to be carried across by O'Malley, who fires it in deep. 20 seconds remaining here in the period, picked up by Pazin in the right wing corner, goes D to D, sends it past Schwartz in the left wing corner for Bornhoft. Touched back to Schwartz. Schwartz sends it right back over to Bornhoft. Bornhoft left wing hash marks, try to get it out to the left point, knocked away by Storm. Left circle, firing shot, stick saved by Caroline, picked up by Villacorta. Villacorta, bottom of the circle, sending pass across block, and a save covered up by Caroline, and we're going to get in there, and it's going to be Morgan Link taking her down, and we're going to get a little bit of a tussle there. And we get a couple of shoving back and forth there by the Storm and the Mission. Link, not going to let him touch my goaltender. She says, don't touch my goaltender or we're going to step on you. Face off to the left wing, right wing circle with 0.8 seconds remaining. And they pull the goaltender. It'll be 6-on-5. And it's going to be Link on the face off. Pazin in the right wing corner. In the slot is Rosen, then Bornhoft. Link falls on it. That sound is the end of the second period. So at the end of two, it's 3-0 here in Palatine. So far, your goals here have been scored by Kira Barr and Helen Lane in the first period, and Morgan Link with the high danger slot shot, assisted by Alexis Bornhoft and Amanda Rosen here in the second period to make it 3-0. As we head to the second intermission, this second intermission brought to you by Benny's Beverage Depot. If you can't find it at Benny's, it ain't worth drinking. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here in Palatine. Your starting lineup for the Chicago Mission here in the third period. Rosen, Link, Bornhoff. It's going to be Roth and Bessie on the blue line. Hurst still has the net. 15 minutes around the clock. Bornhoff gets taken down, and Esky Mission headed to one-man advantage. Rosen sends it across to Bessie. Bessie, top of the right circle, right dot. Fires it across, kicked away by the Storm. Picked up by Morgan Link down low. Hurst goes the net for the extra attacker. Reeder down low in left wing corner. Picked up by Rosen. Rosen curling around, top left dot. Fires a shot. Sticked away by the Storm. Collected loose change. And we're going to get a whistle with 14:37 remaining here in the ball game. And the Mission are headed to the one-man advantage. This power play brought to you by Gene and Jude's Hot Dogs in River Grove, Illinois on River Road. Gene and Jude's. No seats, no ketchup, no pretense, no nonsense. Your power play unit now. Myers, Rattel, Link in the slot. It's going to be Schwartz and Barr on the blue line from left to right. Link on a face-up out to Myers. Link rather picked up by Schwartz, blue line, knocked away by the Storm. At the blue line, carried inside, past O'Malley. Rattel, top of the right circle, down to the bottom of the right circle now, making a move down low in her office. Going to work. Puck protects, sends it up the right wing corner for Barr. Barr walks it back up to the top of the right circle, right dot. Makes a move on it, curls back around, sauces it here to the inside for Schwartz. Schwartz carries it across, centering pass for Myers, high top of left circle, and reversing the ice. Back on the far side. Myers blows a tire from her knees, gets back up, sends it Rattel, top left circle. Rattel fires it across for Barr for the one-timer, and no go. Swatted away by the Storm here. Right wing hash marks picked up by Link. Link calming it down. Left wing corner. 55 seconds remaining on the power play. Tip forward, knocked him up in the air by Rattel, and poked it away, covered up by Drake as that puck was loose and high and knuckled over the air. And Drake snatches it out of midair. And we're going to get a whistle with 13:58 remaining here in this third period. 51 seconds on the one-man advantage. Back to the right wing circle. Your lineup now. Adelino in the slot. Mac Regan at center. Prodell, top of the right circle. It's Zhang and Bornhoff are your blue liners from right to left. Regan on the faceoff. Trying to fish it out. One by the Storm. Sent out to the right point for Zhang. Zhang walking it in, top of the right circle. Firing a shot low. Tipped away by the goaltender, by the defenseman. Picked up by Regan down low. Regan curling around left wing circle. Got Otto down low. And it's going to be Regan top of the left circle. Walking across left point. Sends it over to Bornhoff. Left wing hash marks now. Trying to work the umbrella. Top of the left circle. Cycles it around for Zhang. Zhang left wing hash marks. Comes down left dot. Curls back around to the outside. Escape style. And Zhang hangs on to control. Top left circle in a slot. Drops it for Bornhoff. Bornhoff works it in left dot. Down low for Charlie Prodell. Prodell back to Bornhoff. Bornhoff left dot. Intercepted by the Storm. Back for Bornhoff. Bornhoff maintains control. Top left circle. In the slot. Toe drag. Poke tech picked up by Bart Prodell. Prodell backhand pass across. 13 seconds remaining for Zhang. Zhang tipped forward shot. Tipped by Prodell in the right wing corner. And Chuck comes with the loose change by the Zamdors. Charlie cuts in bottom right circle. Right dot. Trying to get a shot off. Blocked by the Storm. 3 seconds remaining. Sent out of the zone. And it's too bad she didn't hang on to it. Is that puck going to get there for an icing? Looks like it's waved off. Picked up by Zhang as it was slow. And it's going to be Zhang cuts back to the inside. Maintaining control. Sends a sauce across from Bornhoff. Trying to touch that his zone. Knocked down by the Storm. Poke check by Bessie. And Storm's going to have to regroup. The power play is over. We're even strength. Past Bornhoff. Here comes the Storm. Knocked away by Bessie. Right dot. Towards Hurst. Makes a move forehand. Back in. Stuffed by O'Malley. Stuffed by Hurst. Picked up by Bornhoff. And swatted away to the outside for Reeder. Reeder cuts back to the inside. Harassed by O'Malley. Reeder carries to the right wing corner. Cut off by O'Malley. Coming in as Bessie for support. It's a 2-on-2 battle in the right wing corner. Reeder comes with the loose change. Trying to send it forward to Bornhoff. Knocked away by the Storm. Picked up by Helen Lane. And it's going to be Helen Lane. Cuts across. Wide right. Sends it in the zone. And it's going to be Helen Lane on the forecheck along with Reeder and Monaco. Then around the left wing corner. Cut off by Reeder. Out to left wing hash marks past Monaco. Slammed out of the zone. And it's going to be picked up by Roth. Back in the inside the zone. It's going to be picked up by... Oh, you got to be kidding me. And we lost the feed there, unfortunately. So the rest of this game is going to be recorded. It's going to be Monaco down low. Centering pass up for Monaco. Monaco fire shot from Helen Lane's pass back to Reeder. Reeder fire shot saved by Drake. Picked up by Helen Lane down low. 12 minutes remaining here in the game. Picked up by Roth. Roth sends it down low. Picked up by Reeder. Helen Lane out to Bessie. Bessie right circle. Center press off of Monaco. Escape back in the left wing corner. It's Helen Lane going to work. Back out to the left point for Roth. Roth in front of the Storm bench. Sends it right back to Helen. Off for stick. It goes down low. And it's going to be Reeder going to get it with Helen Lane. Helen comes out low, trying to get it to Monaco. Intercepted by the Storm. Sent out to the right point, cut off by Monaco. They sauced it out to the inside, and it's going to be Roth having to regroup with the Mission. Here in front of the penalty boxes, sent right back up for Reeder. Reeder told Dragog, picked off by the Storm, picked up by Monaco. Monaco fires a shot right into Drake's chest, and we're going to get a whistle with 11:26 remaining here in the ballgame, and 3-0 is your score. So unfortunately, the Wi-Fi cut out, and we lost the feed. For all you folks back home, we're going to finish this one via tape. Your lineup now. In the left wing circle, Myers, Rattel, Barr, Your blue liners are Pazin and Schwartz out to Pazin, left point, sends it back to Myers, top left circle in a slot, fires a shot, wide right into the corner it goes, past Rattel, picked up by Villacorta. Villacorta sent it out, but knocked down by Myers, off of Villacorta's jersey it goes, picked up by Benson, swatted it by Barr, picked up by Myers in the left slot, backhand shot, fired a rebound on front, puck is going to trickle down and be covered up by Drake right inside her pads, and she sits on it with 11:06 remaining, and we're going to get a whistle, and it's going to be a face-off to the left wing circle for Gangrene. Your lineup stays the same. It's Lily Myers, Lane Rattel, Kira Barr. It's Pazin and Schwartz on the blue line from left to right. Myers just the face up, fires a shot, and then right in the glove of Drake. And we get a whistle as she flashes the leather, number 22 goaltender for the Storm. Getting it done down low, folks. She's seen a lot of shots, earning her paycheck today. And your lineup stays the same in the left wing corner. It's going to be Myers, top left circle. Barr in the slot, Rattel at center. And it's Pazin and Schwartz left to right on the blue line. Rattel at center trying to fish it out. And there's some complaining going on here. Rattel gets her stick down. Face off won by the Storm. Barr swipes it to one-timer. No go. Picked up by Reagan Lewis, who curls back around behind the goal line. Sings it on the right wing corner. On left wing corner. Sent out of the zone. Pass Pazin's reaching stick. And it's Villacorta with speed. Here comes Avery down the right wing. Hash breaks. Harassed by Schwartz. Rebound saved by Hurst. Covered up by Hurst once again. Tipping it forward left wing corner. Knocked away by Barr. Poke check by Hurst. Or by Villacorta down low. And Barr's getting bailing off there down low. Trying to push it off. Gets taken down on top. And it's picked up by Rattel. Rattel's going to carry it forward. It's going to be a 2-on-3 in front. Rattel walks it across center. Out of the blue line wide right. Comes down right wing hash marks. Now Rattel maintaining control. Curling down. Puck protection down low. Left wing circle sends out the pass. And top of the circle sends it across. D for Schwartz. Schwartz right side fires a shot. And Drake covers it up. No rebound given with 10:21 remaining here in the ball game. Avery Villacorta with a primetime scoring chance. And Schwartz on the back check. Just getting it done on defense. Your lineup now. Bornhoft, Link, Rosen. It's Zhang and G on D. Face off in the right wing circle. Rosen top of the right circle. Zhang out at the right point, close to the boards. And G high left point. Face off won by the Storm. Stepping in is going to be picked up by Bornhoft. Bornhoft knocked away by Reagan Lewis. Sent out to the right point past Zhang. And it's going to be collected by G Monaco inside her own, just in the neutral zone. Send it right back forward for Bornhoft. Bornhoft across center. Walks it across blue line. Harassed by two purple people eaters. And maintained by control by Bornhoft. Bornhoft the link. Sends it in the right wing corner for Rosen. Picked up by Ray Lewis. Ray carries around far side. From zone for Storm for the breakout. Here they come the other way, harassed by Bornhoft. Poke checked away at center and picked up by Alexis. Alexis carries around the inside, sends a pass over to Rosen. Rosen across the blue line, wide right, top of the right circle, fires a shot, fans on it for Link. Link fires a shot, saved by Drake behind the goal line. Bouncing puck is loose for Rosen, knocked away by the Storm, collected by Bornhoft. Bornhoft, top left circle, sends it across to Zhang. Zhang walks it in, fires a shot, tipped by Captain Morgan, saved by Drake. Morgan down low, knocked away by the defenseman, picked off here to the far side, pinching in is G Monaco, who slams it right back in the left wing corner, ringing around here to the far side, cut off by Rosen, battling it out with Ray Lewis. Knocked away by the Storm, here to come the other way, past the reaching hands of Zhang, who kept it inside the blue line, and sent it right back in for Rosen. Rosen going to work against Reagan Lewis, popped it free in front of the Zam doors, and here comes the Storm. Out past the reaching hands of Reeder, kept in by Zhang. Zhang backhands it in his own, but didn't get a muff on it, and thrown away by the Storm. That puck's going to go down, but it's not going to be an icing as Hurst has to play it, and it's going to be picked up by G Monaco. G with plenty of time, got Reeder on the left side, sent it out to Reeder Adelino, touching it forward for Prodell, but it's going to be intercepted by the Storm. Sent it right back up the side here for Dill. It's right in front of Zhang, now top left circle, cuts off by Adelino, and sent behind the net of Hurst. Picked up by Monaco in the right wing corner, popped it free, puck is loose past Prodell, right point, picked up by the Storm. Blocked by Reeder, firing a shot, covered up by Hurst, puck is loose, but Caroline gets in front of it, and Monaco gives a little shove to Dill in the back as she skates away. And a little bit of physicality amping up here late in the ball game. 8:45 remaining and a face-off to the left of Hurst. Your lineup now. Prodell, Reeder, Adelino. It's Roth and Bessie on the blue line. Roth in the right wing corner. Face-off one back for Roth over to Bessie. Cut off by Dill. Sent up here to the inside for Adelino. Puck to free. Picked up by the Storm. Knocked away by Reeder. Puck heads down low. And it's Reeder sends it across the far side for Roth. Roth trying to touch it out towards Prodell. Slammed into the wall. Picked up by Prodell. Knocked away by Franzen. Picked up by Dill and kicked it forward for Bessie. Bessie kicks it out of his own Adelino. Otto carrying it across center now. Towards the blue line. Wide right. Oh, she just gets slammed into the wall. And where's the call on that one? That one's pretty bad. Here to the inside, out towards Bessie, right point. You got to play the puck if you want to do that. This isn't boys hockey. In the right wing corner past Adelino. And out to the left wing corner for Reeder. Reeder kicked it free. Over to Prodell coming across as Reeder with the loose change. Left wing hash marks. Top left circle. walks the blue line here. Into the slot. Otto gets knocked over, and it's picked up here. Right wing circle. Reeder still hangs on to it. Down the right wing corner. Backhand pass blocked by the Storm for Adelino. Otto right wing hash mark. Sends it back in down low. Reeder going to get it. 7:54. Cut off by the Storm. Here to the inside. Past Adelino. Right point for Bessie. Bessie patiently waiting now. Sends it back into the corner. Picked up by the Storm. Knocked away in front of the Zamdors. And it's Reeder going to get it on the forecheck. Backhanded towards Bessie. Kicked it forward past Dill. Chipped out of zone. And it's going to be collected by Sophia Monaco. Here comes Monaco with speed. Cuts it across. Sophia high in the slot. Makes the move to the outside. Going to looking backhand. Bottom of the right circle. Puck protection down low. Hits the brakes and blows a tire. And coming in is Helen Lane for support. Helen looks to fish it out now. She's got Bessie. Center pass up front for Mac Regan. Covered up by a Storm. Kicked away by O'Malley on the far side for number 88. Cut in is going to be Cyrus Roth. Picked up by the goaltender, by the defenseman. Coming on left to right. Cut off by Monaco. And she hits the brakes going the other way. Helen Lane popped it up in the air. Up with the netting it goes. And we're going to get a whistle with 7:14 remaining in the ball game. And another offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine. Coach Shannon stands pat up front, but goes for the defensive line change. Your lineup now. It's going to be Monaco, Regan, Helen Lane in the slot. It's Pazin and Schwartz on the blue line. Monaco makes her way back over the slot now. Mack looking to get the face-off in the left wing hash marks. Won by the Storm. Sent on his own off of Helen Skate. Kept in by Pazin. Pazin chucks it in the left wing corner. It's Monaco on the forecheck. Going to cut off number 8. Sent up here to O'Malley on the near side. She blows a tire. Poke checked away by Regan. Regan sends it right back in. Knocked away by O'Malley, who blows a tire once again. Out to the point. Knocked away by Schwartz once again. Schwartz sends it in. O'Malley opts not to go get that one, and is picked up by a Storm bottom of the circle. Knocked away by Helen Lane. Puck is loose down behind the goal line. And sorry, pass across, picked up by the Storm, cut off by Monaco. And here comes the Storm out of the zone. Thrown away and picked up by Pazin. Pazin on the near side. Sends it across D to Schwartz. Schwartz lost up her stick, cut off by O'Malley. And it's going to be sent on the left wing corner for Pazin. Pazin left to right, cuts in front of hers. On the far side now, trying to chip it forward. Sends it out of his zone. Intercepted by the Storm. Poke checked by Schwartz in the right wing corner. And sent off here to the inside. Coming in his bar, starting to get chippy here with 6:28 remaining. Sent out of his own, knocked away by Rattel. Sent out past Villacorta, and Villacorta in a foot race going to get it with Lily Myers in the right wing corner. That's an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. 6:20 remaining here in the ball game. Face off down in the offensive zone for the Purple People Leaders to the right of Hurst. Your lineup now: Barr, Rattel, Myers. It's going to be Pazin and Schwartz on the blue line. In the slot goes Barr, then Pazin. Myers on the half wall. Villacorta at center for the Storm. Face-off won by the Mission. Sent out to Rattel. Rattel chips it forward for Myers. Here comes Lily Myers. She's got Barr on her left. Barr carried across. Makes the move left to right. Or right to left. Intercepted by the Storm. Picked off by Myers and knocked right back at the Storm. Sent out of the zone. It's going to be Mission looking to regroup. And it's going to be cut off by Villacorta. Here comes Villacorta. Firing shot. Blocked by the shin guards of Schwartz. Knocked away by Lily Myers. Up off the dashboard. Picked up by the Storm. Sent it back inside their own zone. It's going to be Rosen on the forecheck along with Lily Myers. Ray Lewis curling back around. Cut off by Ray Rosen. And sends it across the far side. Picked up by Lily Myers. Left wing hash mark. Knocked down by Captain Morgan. Sent right back in left wing circle. Picked up by Reagan Lewis. Harassed by Rosen. She's going to curl around left to right here on the inside. Hits the brakes and Rosen flies right by. Here on the far side. Coming in is Bornhoff. Sent out past Pazin. Collected by Schwartz at center. Harassed by Villacorta. Sent right back up the ice for Link. 4:34 remaining in the ballgame. Top right circle. Link curling around. Puck protection. Mohawks it back across. Sends a pass for Schwartz. Schwartz fires a shot. Blocked by the Storm. Rebound one-timer for Bornhoff. No go. And is picked up down the left wing corner by Benson. Out towards Bornhoff now. Intercepted. Sent out to the right point for Schwartz. Schwartz top the right circle. Curling around. Harassed by Villacorta. And she chips it up off the glass down the left right wing corner. Picked up by Link. Link right wing hash mark. Sends it back out to the right point for Schwartz. Schwartz goes D to Pazin. Pazin left point fires shot. Blocked by Franz into the Storm. Swatted at by Schwartz, kept in by Morgan Link, top of the left circle. Morgan right, left up, turning pass across in front, tied up by Bornhoff. Drake covers it up. We're going to get a whistle with 4:59 remaining here in the ball game. We're going to get a face-off to the left wing circle. Coach Shannon dials up the line change. Your lineup now: Otto, Reeder, Chuck. It's Zhang and G on D. Otto, top of left circle along the boards. Chuck in the slot. Reeder at center. Reeder looking to pull it back. Reeder fishes it out, but forced off one by the Storm. Benson collects the loose change down behind the goal line, left to right, going to work. Out past Chuck, bouncing puck is loose to the blue line. It's going to be collected by Gianna at center ice. And Gianna pulls it back around, goes D to spread, makes some room. And Zhang curls back around. Poke checked away by Storm. Harassed by Prodell. Back to Zhang. Left circle. Poke checked by Dill. Coming inside the zone. Harassed by Zhang. Firing a shot. Rebound behind the net. Saved by Hurst. Knocked away by Reeder. Down in the right wing corner. Poke check by Monaco. Picked up by Zhang. Out towards Adelino, stepping in is Ray Lewis, back in the left wing corner, and Zane collects and maintains control down low. Left to right, here comes Maria on the far side, starting pass, breakout pass for Prodell, and stepping in front of Franzen. It's going to be Reeder and Otto on a 2-on-3, with a 2-on-2 with a back checker, and it's going to be puck to center left wing corner for Otto. Otto going to work down the left wing corner now. Center pass up for Reeder, intercepted by the Storm. Reagan Lewis sent it off to the far side, slams at it, picked up by G. Monaco in front of the Storm benches. Goes D to Zhang, high in the slot. Zhang fires shot, tipped by Reeder, saved by Drake. Oh no, it went in! That's going to be a Sarah Reeder goal, it looks like. Or Maria, take your pick. We'll give it to Maria with 4:04 remaining here in the ball game, and it's 4-0. So Zhang with the goal. No tip, it looked like. Not sure it would be, who's that? Maybe G. Monaco on the assist, and she went D to D, right, I think. So that'd be Zhang and G. Monaco. Monaco girls getting 2 points today so far with 4:04 remaining here in the ball game. And Coach Shannon goes for the line change. It's Monaco, Mack, and Lane. Your blue liners are Roth and Bessie. Face-off slam forward back into the Storm zone. Collected by the defense. For check by Mack, Regan, and Monaco. Sent out past there all the way inside of the own zone of the Mission. Picked up by Roth. Roth sends it forward in front of the Mission benches out towards playing catch with the defenseman of the Storm. They go D to D inside their own zone. Forechecking is going to be Helen Lane and Regan off of Regan's shin guards in the right wing corner. Out past the reaching hands of Helen Lane. Cut off by Monaco. Kept in by Bessie. Bessie chips it in the right wing corner. It's Mack back out to Bessie. Bessie, right point. Sends it past O'Malley. Back for Regan. Regan across. Sending pass for Monaco. Monaco cuts back to the inside. Tied up by the Storm. Cuts across on the far side. And it's going to be Helen Lane and Monaco on a back check. Send it back in front of Roth. Inside the zone, it's going to carry it. Right wing hash marks. Sends it down. Bouncing pass behind the net for Bessie. Bessie here on the inside. Tipping it forward for Helen Lane. Knocked away by the Storm. She tried to get it to Regan. Puck went back in the left wing corner for Roth. Roth tied up O'Malley. Cross check to the back and down to the corner. Back and cross. Rebound on front. Trying to wrap around. Coming in front. Puck is loose in front of Hurst. Covered up by her now. It's going to be Bessie. Slam lays on top of Roth, or O'Malley rather. And we're going to get a whistle with 3:11 remaining here in the period. And like I said, folks, it's starting to get a little chippy now. 4-0 is your score. 3:11 remaining here in the ball game. Your lineup now: Barr, Rattel, Myers. Your blue liners are Pazin and Schwartz. Face off won by the Storm. Sent right back in the right wing corner, firing a shot wide right for Barr. Barr shits it forward to Rattel. Poke check away by the Storm. Collected by Lily Myers. Lily's going to take it wide right. Cuts across, toe drag to the middle. Right down. Lily fires a shot off the stick of the into the netting. It goes for a whistle here with 2:56 remaining. That was a great back check by number 91 of the Storm. Came out of nowhere as Myers toe dragged number 8, the defenseman. And then coming for the shot, 91 came off to the far left flank and put a stick on it, looking good. And it's going to be Barr, top of the right circle along the boards. Rattel at center, Myers high in the left right circle inside a slot. And a face-off won by the Storm. Down in the right wing corner. Cut off by number 7. Pass Myers, sent out to the far side. Pinching in his Pazin in front of the Storm bench. Sends it forward. Knocked down by the Storm. Chipped away by Myers. Puck does not get out. Back right inside for Rattel. Rattel, left wing hash marks. Puck protection down low. Bottom left circle. Poke checked away by the defenseman. Picked up by Myers. Sent out to the left point. Right point picked up by Schwartz. High in the slot. Schwartz sends it over to Myers, left wing hash marks. Cut back to the inside, fires a shot wide behind the net, picked up by Rattel, and it's going off the right wing corner, picked up by Storm. Cut off by Rosen, back on the right point for Schwartz, sends it right back in, knocked off the jerseys of the Storm. That puck's going to get sent down, it's on edge, and it's going to go down. If it gets there, it's going to be icing. Nope, cut off by Pazin. Pazin here to the inside. Pazin over to Rosen. Rosen sends it forward for Lake. Lake across the blue line. Cuts in front. Cut off by Dilla Storm. Curling back around to the forehand here to the inside. Cut off past Rosen. Thrown out of the zone. And Morgan making a back check. Cuts her off and rams her into the wall. And it's taken away by Captain Morgan. Tied up and hooked. Taken down back to the inside for Rosen. Chipped out of zone. Picked up by Bornhoff. Just under 2 minutes remaining. Bornhoff right down. Fires a shot. And Drake makes the save back in the right wing corner. Knocked away by Reagan Lewis. Picked up by Bornhoff. Intercepted by the Storm in the left wing corner. Cut off by Morgan Lake. Sent out of the zone to be picked up by G. G goes D to Zhang. Zhang curling back and pulls it back inside the zone. And is neutralized back over to G. G sends it forward to Rosen. Rosen touches it forward for Bornhoff. Intercepted by the Storm. Kicked right back out for Monaco. Monaco to Zhang. Zhang with time. Comes up here across center. Sends it in deep. Bouncy puck is loose. And we got a $1:30 remaining here in the ballgame. Right wing corner. Reagan Lewis curling around right to left on the far side. Throwing it off of Reeder's skates out of the zone. Past Otto. Collected by Monaco inside the center right neutral zone. Monaco chips it forward for Adelino. Otto in front of the penalty boxes there. Chipping it in for Reeder in front of Storm benches. And Reeder gets leg whipped by Benson. And is picked up by Reagan Lewis. Left wing hash marks. Picked up by Reeder. Tied up by Benson. Reeder gets dumped over again for a trip out to Prodell, left wing circle, picked up by G. G walks the blue line, fans on it, sends it right back in past Franzen, down the left wing corner, coming in is Prodell and Otto, and knocked away by Benson. Picked up by 88, sent it out of zone. That's going to go down. That gets there. That'll be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 52.3 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Your lineup now: Prodell, Reeder, Adelino. Your blue liners are Roth and Bessie. Face off to the left wing circle. Reeder at center. Otto, top of circle on the boards. Prodell in the slot. Roth and Bessie left to right on the blue line. Reeder on the face-off, picked up by Prodell. Knocked back for Reeder. Reeder carries it towards the hash mark. Sends it in the left wing corner for Chuck. Chuck trying to get it to Otto. Gets pinned in. Fished out by the Storm. Otto comes in and slams her in the wall. No call on that one either. And picked up by Prodell. Left wing circle. Bottom left circle. Prodell sending pass out for Reeder. Knocked away by the Storm. Come away with the loose change. Tied up by Chuck. Knocked away by Otto. Picked up by Reeder. And sent out of the zone for the Storm. It's a 2-on-2 in front of Roth. Wide right. Sends it past in the left wing corner. It's going to be Bessie going to get it. Lyric down the left wing corner. Sends it up here towards Adelino. Otto trying to send it out towards Reeder. Knocked down by the Storm. Back left wing corner for Bessie. Bessie sends it right back across. 22 seconds remaining. Out of the neutral zone. It's going to be collected by Storm. Looking to regroup. Here up the inside. Harassed by Prodell off of Adelino's stick. Bouncing up the dashboard towards Bessie, who kicks it right back in the blue line. Chips it out of the zone. And it's going to be picked up by the Storm. 10 seconds remaining in the ball game. Walking the blue line, cut back into the inside, and a backhand pass up in front. Stepping in is Bessie, kicked it free for Reeder. Bessie at center ice. Off of the jersey it goes here to the inside. Picked up by Storm. And that sound is the end of the ball game. So your final score here in Palatine, the Chicago Mission 4 and the Windy City Storm 0. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. This was a fun one to call. We hope you enjoyed the rest of your Sunday. Thanks again for watching, folks. This weekend, lots of hockey here in Chicago, but all look to be blacked out because none of the games are sold out. And it doesn't help that I'm going to be in St. Louis coaching a couple of hockey games myself. We'll see if we can't do something about a broadcast, but chances are it's not going to go off. But next weekend, you've got a game on Thursday. 12U Mission taking on the Ice Dogs on Friday. Let's see what we got here. We're going to pull up the schedule here, folks. So on Thursday, we've got 12U Mission at Huskies. On Saturday, you've got 14U Mission taking on Little Caesars for a doubleheader, and the 12U playing Winnetka at 6 p.m. And then on Sunday, we've got Little Caesars once again at 14U Mission, and the 12U Mission taking on Rockford. Once again, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Thank you for watching, and we will see you soon, folks. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.